In this video, I am going to discuss about HSLC 2024 practical examination, which is going to be held on 2nd February 2024. Your practical mark will be 430 marks. That means 225 plus 5, 25 is for practical and 5 marks is for Viva. And for syllabus, you will have to see HTML. There you will have to see how to make frames, how to link web pages, how to insert images, how to create table in HTML. Especially you see in the lab questions at back of the chapter, each chapter there are 2-3 questions. The topic is like in the lab, especially that question practice, and the questions comes from there only. And C programming also, you can see patterns, prime numbers, sum of the digit of a number, an array, declare an array and display the elements of the array, and declare a function to do something. That type of program is required for C programming. And MySQL, it is, I think most of the school doesn't give to do MySQL because most of school does not have the particular software, or they have some issue with that MySQL, so they don't allow, or say so they don't give to do MySQL practical. So even if you want, you can practice. You learn there how to create a database, how to create a table with particular information, and how to add data. After that, some simple queries like display all the records, display particular columns, display particular rows. That much will be enough for MySQL. Now, how when you go for exam, you will have to carry 2 things, that is admit card and registration card. These 2 will have to carry. Also you carry with you a pen, and the pen color should be black ball pen. You should carry a black ball pen. And I think in the examination venue, nothing will be allowed. And on your admit card, already there are many rules printed. You may go through the rules. You will know what you are allowed to do in examination hall and what you are not allowed to do if you go through the rules. Now, while you go for practical examination, you will carry your admit card, registration card and a black ball pen, just this much. And the timing, you should go to the center and inquire at what time you should go for the practical. And for practical, most of the school will allow you to do just 1 question, but some school might allow you to do all the questions. That means 3 questions only. And that will be only on that centers where have very limited number of computer science students. Now, where you will practice the practical questions. Many students do not have computer at home. So how you will practice for practical? So if you are practicing from mobile, I am suggesting the best softwares. There are many software to do the program, but if you are trying C, then you can use this one, coding in C. This app for Android mobile, this is the best app. There will be no ad and you can practice almost all the programs that are in your book. This one is for C programming. And after that, if you want to practice HTML, there are many apps like Notepad, Sublime, then even some HTML editors are also there on Play Store, but this will be the best one, TREBEDIT, TREBEDIT. This is for practicing HTML. Okay, now if you want to try MySQL, if you search MySQL on Play Store, you will not get any particular software. You will get some third-party apps where you can make table, but you will not allow to create database or delete a table or create your own table. They will have a example table, that one only you will have to modify. But if you want to create your own table, then through the Termux you can install the MySQL. So you will need here Termux plus MariaDB. That MariaDB app have to be installed inside the Termux. Actually, Termux is a Linux platform or Linux designed for Android. Inside the Termux, you will have to install MariaDB. Then there you can practice MySQL. This is for MySQL. So these apps are required for mobile. And if you have a computer, but in your computer there is no particular app to do the practical, then you can use this app. So for computer, you can use for C programming, as it is suggested in book. You can use code block, and this one directly you can download from the internet. And while you download code blocks, you will select with compiler. If you select without compiler, there will be no C compiler, and again separately you will have to install the C compiler and you will have to link it, which will be little complex. So better you install code blocks with compiler. This one is for C programming. And for Notepad, you do not have to install any software. These are already in the computer. You need a Notepad and you need a browser. Notepad, it's already in computer. Browser, there might be any browser in your computer. It may be Google Chrome, then Mozilla Firefox, Internet Explorer. So any kind of browser will be there in your computer. You can use that. This is for HTML. And for MySQL, you will have to download the MySQL software and install it in your computer. If you are going to download the new version, it will take around 500 MB or something like that. But if you are downloading the earliest version, I think which will support all the commands that are in your book, it is just in few MBs, like 30 or 40 MBs. So I will suggest you to download the earlier version. If you take the new version, especially who do not have internet connection at home, it will take more time. But the earlier version, it is just few MB, 30 MB or 40 MB, you can easily download it. So this is required for MySQL only. So these are the apps where you are going to do practical. Now let's see how we will do the program in code block. I am doing from beginning. Let's minimize the Notepad app. Here I am using Windows 10, but in Windows 7 the interface might be little different, but similar only. You will click on Start button. Then you will go to the all apps. Somewhere it will be all programs. Then scroll down and come till C. There you will get code block folder and you open the first link, code blocks. Click there. So after opening code blocks, you will have to wait little time depending on your computer processing speed. If your computer is very fast, it will open in few seconds. Otherwise, it may take little time. So this interface will open. Here you will get recent files and one logo of code block and some links. So first you have to take a new file to write a program. For that you will click on File. After that you will click on New. After that many of students do one mistake. They are not able to go to the empty file. They are just going like that and that window closes. So you click on New and move your finger exactly on horizontal way, or your mouse in a horizontal way, and select empty file. Or As you can see here, it is written Control Shift N. You can use shortcut also, Control Shift N. By that also you can do it. So press that. After it, this window will appear. And here see at bottom, at the status bar, it will be written as plain text. That one have to be changed. You will click on plain text. There a list of programming language will appear. From there you will select C, C++. Okay. After selecting, you will start writing the program. Suppose I am writing just a simple program. Include stdio.h. Here many students do one mistake. They are giving extra space after include and bracket. It's okay, but I will suggest not to give. And some are giving extra space after the bracket also. So here also I will suggest not to give the bracket. And some student writing the spelling is studio, S-T-D-U-I-O, which is wrong. The spelling is S-T-D-I-O. Okay, be careful here. It is not studio, it is S-T-D-I-O. After that you will go to next line. For that you will press enter key and you will press you will write the main function int. Here some student they directly write in capital letters like int, then writing main. It is also wrong. You see the integer color is now in black. That means it is not a keyboard. So you will have to write in small letter. When I writing in small letter, it changes into blue. Main. After that simple bracket. For that you will press shift and 9. So closing comes automatically. You no need to cut the closing. Bring your cursor next to the closing bracket and press enter key. Again you have to press curly braces. You will press with the shift. Where is the curly brace is printed on your keyboard. So this closing will appear together. Here also I will suggest not to cut the closing bracket, because anyway you will have to close only afterwards. So better to keep that. Then now suppose I am just writing a program to print this welcome to C. So here we will have to write print F. Some are writing print F separately like that. It is also wrong. You will have to write print F together. Then bracket. Then I have seen in school many students writing the double inverted comma 2 times, means single they are giving 2 times like that. Single comma they are giving 2 times, 1 time, 2 time, and writing like welcome to C. Again closing the bracket 2 times. This is wrong. This is, though you are giving 2 times inverted comma, but your computer will treat them as in single inverted comma. So let's keep like that. I will compile the program and show you what kind of problem comes. And return 0 also. Many students write the return 0 together. So let's compile the program and show what kind of error message you will get for this. For that first we will have to save the program. We can go to file and save a file, this option, or Ctrl S, or we can click this icon, save icon. There we will choose the location where I want to save. I am selecting desktop. Here I will give a name. Suppose I am giving exam and save. After that we will have to compile the program. For that we will go to the build menu and here we will choose build and run, or shortcut key F9. Now you see this error message. Here it's written line number 4, empty character constant. That means single inverted comma is used for characters, but as it is not a character, so it is showing mistake. So we'll have to put it double, and for writing double inverted comma in computer, you'll press the shift key along with that double inverted comma key. Then it will appear. So closing also we'll have to give double. It's done. Now again let's compile. Again it's showing line number 5, return 0 undeclared. So I have written return 0 together. So there is no keyword such return 0 on the compiler. It is return. Okay, so we will have to give a space between return and 0. Now if I compile the program, I will get the output as you can see here. So this way. Now again, suppose I forgot to close the output. I directly came to editor, I did changes in the code, I wrote one more line, printf, and here writing thank you /n, thank you /n to add a new line. Now if I go to build menu, see these options are disabled. Run, build, compile, build and run, these options are disabled. Here the reason is that I have not closed the previous output, means the previous program still running. That's why it will not allow to generate a new exe file or to compile the edited program. So for that we will have to close the output. When you show like that options are disabled, that means you have not closed the output. For that again what you will do, you will come to the output, close the output. Now you will see these options are again enabled. So again let's build, welcome to C, thank you. So this way you can do the C programming in your computer. I will show also how to do in mobile, how to practice in mobile, but you have to remember the steps of computer also, because in computer for practical exam you will not ask to do in mobile, you will have to do in a computer, but just to practice the code in mobile you can do that. But the step how to do in computer, that also have to be remembered, because both mobile and computer steps are a bit different but the code is same. Now we will see how we can write HTML codes in our computer. For that we need Notepad. Again the steps is like that, Windows key, after that we'll go to all programs, then we'll go to accessibility, not accessibility, it will be like I think Windows accessory. So W options we will get, or we may get in N only. This Notepad we can open it, or we can also use that, press Windows and R key, there you type Notepad spelling Notepad, Notepad, and press enter key. The Notepad will appear. To full screen, to use the Notepad in full screen, you click on the middle button which is maximize, so it will be in full screen. Now you will have to write the command for the Notepad, HTML. For that, to press the angular bracket, then exclamatory sign, doc type HTML, then bracket close. This is the first line which indicate that this document is HTML5. After that HTML, then you will write head, then you will write title, then in title you will write the page name, then you will close the title. For closing, first bracket, then slash, then title. While you are closing, the slash should be always this side, means forward slanting. If you give this one backward slanting, it will wrong. Okay, you will always have to give forward slanting, remember that. After that again head will also close, then body text appears after the head. Inside body will write the actual content of the page, like H1 web page. Then you will close the tag whatever you have opened. When your page is finished, you will close the body, then you will close the HTML. After finishing your code, you will have to save the file. You will press Ctrl S, or you can go to file and save options. So it's on you what option you choose. I am using Ctrl S. Here you can choose where you are going to save. You can choose documents, you can choose desktop, whatever folder you want, you can choose it. We'll give a file name. Suppose I am giving the file name as exam. After that full stop, don't give any space, just after the name full stop, then HTML. Many students do here also mistake. They are directly writing .html after that the name. Suppose the name is Aryan, like .html, after that writing Aryan. This will be wrong. You write just name first, after that full stop without any space, then .html. Now save. Now if teacher asks you the output, you will have to also show the output for HTML. Just code will be not enough. For that, now you click on that minus sign, that is minimize. Means no need to close the code, just minimize it. Now on the desktop you will get your file here. You search here. I just give the name as exam.html. So this is my file, second one. So to open the file, double click. So as I have given the page name as page name, so at top it is showing page name, then here web page. So this way we can create HTML file. I hope you have understood how to do C program and how to write simple HTML code in computer. In next video I will show you how you can practice in mobile, and also I will give some important question for both HTML and C programming. And also I already showed you example how to do MySQL programs. MySQL you can practice 1-2 times, because as it is board exam, can't say whether it will come or not. Better if you prepare. But this too is very important, C programming and HTML, and you practice all the in the lab questions, because the questions appears from there only. Thank you for watching. See you in a new video. Till then, take care and bye.